This is the Schmo with the Pro with mixed martial arts legend and broadcaster here ringside for Jake Paul and Nate Diaz. We just finished up. What do you make of everything?
It was wild. I mean, I was at Maymac, and I don't think the arena was as loud as it was tonight when Nate Diaz walked out. It was incredible.
What do you make of the decision? Did the judges get it right?
Yeah, I think they did. I mean, Nate had good moments in the fight, but most of the better shots were landed by Jake Paul, and I think he won the vast majority of the rounds, especially the knockdown in the fifth. Of course, if there's no time limits, Nate's going to get to you eventually. But 10 rounds, Jake Paul did a really good job.
And what do you make of this crowd? Pro Nate Diaz, and obviously the showmanship he was showing. He was going around the ring. He was putting the pressure on him. Typical Nate Diaz fashion.
You know, he gave everybody value for money. That's why these fans love him, and they don't care whether he wins or loses. They'll show up every time he fights. I thought the crowd were great. I thought his fans were very respectful. And the post-fight interviews as well, they were cool, right? They were really respectful. I loved it. I'd love to see it again in MMA.
Where do each of these men go from here? You just said you want to see it again in mixed martial arts. Is that the next fight for both these guys?
It sounds like it. I mean, of course, you know, Jake Paul signed with the PFL. I know Nate Diaz wants to fight him in mixed martial arts again. There's $10 million on the table. I mean, who's going to turn that down? But we just spoke to Nick Diaz. He wants to fight him as well. So, I don't know. We might have a Paul brothers v. Diaz brothers thing going on here. I don't know what's going on.
Nick Diaz wants to fight Logan Paul?
Nick Diaz has just been interviewed by us over there, and he's like, I want to be in this. I want to get involved. He seems excited by this and motivated by the fact that Nate was beaten.
It's got to be Logan, not Jake, though, right?
Hey, who knows? I think he'd fight both of them at the same time if he could. You know what Nick Diaz is like.
Hey, that'd be special, too. And, hey, Logan Paul's going to be boxing on the Misfits card October 14th.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll see both the Diaz brothers back, and I would love to see the rematch between Jake Paul and Nate Diaz in mixed martial arts. Because, you know, Jake Paul's a good wrestler as well. Ohio State, right? He's a good athlete. But, of course, that guillotine from Nate Diaz, he almost got it in the last round there. Very, very good.
Hey, you're making a comeback, too. Maybe you're on one of these cards if they do maybe a little mixed martial arts and boxing.
Hey, who knows? If it's a fight sport and somebody wants to fight me, I'll always get involved. You know me.
Final message for all the Dan Hardy fans out there worldwide.
Oh, just keep enjoying these fights. It's a good time to be a fan of fight sports. Make sure you check out the PFL. We've got the Paris card coming up September 30th, the playoffs. It's everything's happening right now. We're blessed to be combat sports fans.
Yes, we certainly are. He's the Pro. I'm the Schmo, the American Airlines Center. We're out.